welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. The last time I posted on here was about 4 months ago. I'm 4 months postpartum. If you guys have seen my labor and delivery vlog, you guys pretty much were able to witness everything that went on when I was in labor. I did no epidural, everything was natural. Those labor pains, woo! If you're a mama, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to contractions, when it comes to just like giving birth to a human. It's a lot of work. So let's tap into everything that's been going on in my life. I just turned 30. So I turned 30 August 17th, and honestly, I'm just like shocked with everything that God has blessed me with, because everything that I prayed about, everything that I wanted in my 20s, I have just been so blessed to have right now. Being able to have a healthy family, being able to have a house that I've dreamt of, being able to be with my partner and just like strive in life together. It's just been amazing, and I couldn't have asked for a better year. So the fact that I am 30 now is just insane. When it came to my labor, it was such an amazing feeling when it came to just the way the environment was. Of course, if you guys did watch my labor and delivery, you saw that we did so much praying. It was really about worshiping my Jesus Christ and like having him be present with us, and you can feel the environment in the room. At least I did. I had my husband and my best friend there. The one thing I for sure want to advise anyone that is out there that wants to have a non-medicated birth, I definitely recommend watching this woman named Bridget Taylor. She is amazing. I feel like because I mentally prepared myself for birth, that's what really got me through it, because I ended up learning what to use that will literally like try to keep my mind off of the contractions, the pain. And for me personally, I used the fan and I used my husband's hand because he had to put a bunch of pressure on my back. When it came to contractions and labor in general with my other two kids, I always had back contractions. Thankfully, my third baby, I only had front contractions, but just like having that extra pressure and the massages that he would give me during labor is what got me through. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. There was so many times during the labor that I was asking for the epidural. Keep those people that you have talked to about wanting to give natural birth around, like I did with my best friend and my husband. They already knew what the goal was. So even when I did ask for the epidural, they knew that I really didn't want it. It was just something I would say. Let's talk about my hospital bag. So everything that I added into my hospital bag video, I'll have a link down below if you guys haven't watched that. But everything that I had in there, I used. All you need for your baby is the clothing that they're gonna go home with, because they literally provide you with everything that you need for baby in the hospital. So you don't need anything extra unless personally you want to, of course. The only thing that I would say, I did thankfully bring adult underwears of my own. I think it was 5 or 6 adult diapers, and I do wish that when it came to my hospital bag that I added more of my adult diapers, because once I ran out, I had to use the hospital one and they were not holding up what they needed to. Your girl is very heavy when it comes to afterbirth, so what they provided wasn't good enough. Like even when it came to the little boxer sheer thing that they give you, it didn't even want to go up on me. So I was super uncomfortable with it. So one thing I will say is make sure you bring adult diapers, at least for your own comfort. All right, so now when it comes to my beautiful baby boy, he is 4 months old and he's currently weighing 16 pounds. He is so chunky and beautiful, and he's just like everything. When it came to having him come home, my kids were already so like obsessed with him even when he was in my belly, so I already knew the changes that were coming. When we came home, they were already prepared for. They welcomed him so nicely and it just got me so emotional. You could tell they were just so happy. You could tell how completed my family was, and I was just so blessed, so thankful. So now For the name, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, my son's name is Jireh. So we ended up calling him Jireh because of this worship song that we love. Literally, the name of the song is called Jireh. That song meant so much for us. From Maverick City Music, their music in general is just so amazing. So I feel like this time around, my third time around being postpartum, when it comes to like not getting depressed or anything like that, my husband alone has just been so supportive when it comes to being there for me, helping me. Also helping me not to lose myself and just like baby and kids. Like, he has been so helpful with letting me be able to take care of also myself, even if it means me getting up early as hell in the morning. I love to go to the gym, and I feel like that is my time and my place to just be able to breathe, to collect myself for the day, you know. This is something that I have talked to him beforehand that I wanted to really take serious, like after giving birth and stuff. At my 4-week appointment to the OBGYN, I was able to get checked and stuff, so I ended up asking the doctor if I'm all good down there, if I could start, like, you know, my fitness journey and stuff. And thankfully, because everything was so good, no cuts or anything like that down there, I was able to start but not lift so heavy. I was doing that while also breastfeeding. I was getting into the groove of like my fitness, which is something that I'm obsessed with now. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I'm always at the gym, and I take you guys along with me, even if it's just in my stories. I always take you guys along with me with whatever it is that I'm doing. So if you guys want to follow along, make sure you follow me on Instagram. But yeah, when it comes to my fitness journey, that's something I've definitely noticed this time around being postpartum that has really just like helped me and not going downhill. Don't forget about yourself, sis, because you are important too. Now, another update that I wanted to share with you guys is my hair loss journey. So now that I am 4 months, I started noticing my hair falling. And when I say falling, I mean chunks of hair. Thankfully, I've been blessed with thick hair in general, which is why you can't really notice much of it being lost. But I am telling you guys, I was so scared at one point that I was gonna end up being bald because of how much hair my hair was falling. And up here, like, it was worse. I've been taking so much to help it, and thankfully my hair is growing back, and I could see like little baby hairs like growing back and stuff like that. But my hair was falling out, and it still does, like, till this day. But I know right now it's just a season and I'm gonna get back to normal. But definitely hair loss is a thing, at least for me personally. I know some women don't go through hair loss during postpartum, but for me, I have gone through it, and it started, like I said, like once I hit 4 months. So for this video, I did want to include a giveaway that I have been super excited to do for my mamas out there. If you're an expecting mom and you plan to like breastfeed, I know it can be difficult nowadays with the economy to even afford a pump or just like buy a pump in general. So these are the pumps that I wanted to give away. I did do a review on this for my Instagram when I did the collaboration with the company Eufy, but they ended up sending me another extra pump for one of my supporters out there. So this is all closed up. It has not been opened. I don't know if you guys could see that glossy package because it is completely sealed. It hasn't been opened. I want to share with you guys mine because I ended up using that for my breastfeeding journey. This is exactly what you're going to get. Doesn't it look like it has like Beat headphones in here? Like, this is giving, okay? I love the color. It's super sturdy, so it's gonna be protecting your pumps. And then it is chargeable, so you could charge it right here. So this is how they look inside. The case is super travel friendly. If you're on the go, you could definitely take these with you. It has a little pocket inside here, so you could put like your breastfeeding baggies in here. And then this is how the pump is going to look, and this is how you control it. So you just turn it on from here. It's gonna hold up about 5 ounces of milk on each. So I love these. These have been super easy to use, super travel friendly. So yeah, if you guys are interested in the breast pumps, make sure to comment a white heart down below and your Instagram handle, and also follow me on my Instagram. I did want to answer a question that I had from my Instagram poll. So Jackie asked, are you still breastfeeding? What kind of diet or routine do you do if you're breastfeeding? So I am no longer breastfeeding. I actually haven't mentioned this on my Instagram. I stopped breastfeeding him at 3 months. So when he turned 3 months, I stopped, only because my breast supply was not keeping up with his hunger. So instead of having a baby like crying because he's hungry, I'd rather just have invested in formula. So I am giving him goat milk. That is the closest thing to like breast milk. But when it came to transitioning him to formula, thankfully he took in that milk like no other. He didn't have any kind of gastro reflex, so he didn't throw up. And thankfully the milk has set well on his belly, so I don't have any issues. I personally love it. My baby loves it. If he's happy, I'm happy. So it's all good over here. But what was the other question? What kind of diet or routine do you do? Pretty much I drink apple cider vinegar in the morning before I eat or drink anything. I'm just like pretty much just being careful with the amount of carbs I consume, and I've noticed such a big difference. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, again, make sure you subscribe, hit a like, and if you guys have any video suggestions, make sure to leave it down below, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.
It's the end of the weekend, but I still wanna turn up. Yeah, I still wanna turn up. All I want is to go again, but you